A lot of people are speaking their word with assurance. Anyone else? Well, I'm going to tell you my how it works for me story. Carolyn, as you know, as Rod told you earlier, her birthday is next week. And Carolyn is vegan, as I am. And I knew we were going to have cake, but I wanted her to have a vegan cake because she and I both kind of shy away from the other kinds of cakes for lots of reasons. So I wanted to make Carolyn a vegan cake. Well, as I've told most of you many times, I'm not much of a cook anymore. I just kind of don't do that. So I thought, this is really going to be a stretch for me, but I'm going to follow the recipe. I don't often do that. I'm going to follow the recipe step by step. I'm not going to substitute any of the ingredients. I'm going to have exactly what they call for, and I'm going to do what it says to do. And so I did. Everything was going great. The cake looks beautiful. It looked really good coming out of the oven. You know, sometimes someone in my former life used to say, anything you cook may not look good, but it always tastes good. So I had this seed in my head thinking, you know, stuff I make doesn't look really good, but sometimes it tastes good. So I had that in my mind as I'm baking this cake, but I'm determined. All is going well. I'm starting to make the frosting, and I did the frosting step by step, put it in the refrigerator and cooled it like it said to. And then a couple of hours later I got it out and I started frosting the cake. Well, the icing is really soft because it's vegan. But it looks good and it tastes good. I mean, you have to get kind of adjusted to the taste of vegan because there's not as much sugar. But I get it all frosted and I think, well, I have a lot of frosting, so I'll put a little bit extra on the first layer. So I did. And then I put the second layer on and I'm starting to frost it. And all of a sudden, the icing is oozing. Oozing off the cake, Carolyn. Oozing off. And I thought, oh, that's okay. I'll just scoop it up and put it back. So I scooped it up and put it back. And I got it all iced. And it's looking, you know, it looks good. It looks pretty good. And then I start to carry it out to the refrigerator so it can continue to cool. It oozed right off the into my well, I put it back on. But I hope you're not getting this. Anyway, your cake oozed all over me. But it's out there. If you're brave, it's there. That's my story. Oh, the things we do for love. And so I invite you all to stay and have some of the really good cake. And if you're brave and Carolyn wants to share, which after this story she may want you just to take it all. And I could smell other things besides cake.